Hello, hello, hello. Great followers and fans. Good to be here with you. Good to be here with you. I'm happy to come live. This will be the very first time to come live on this page. And it's really exciting. It's really exciting because it's for a good cause, for a very noble cause. Besides some patience, we'll get there. We'll get there. I welcome you. I welcome each and every one of you that is right here now. It's my pleasure to have you. And I believe your time here will be worth it. You will also find it so. I especially thank those of you that are new to this page. This is a business service page. It's a page not just for those who are in business, but those who are in service. It's a page for those who are connecting not just to goods and services, but to real people. It's a page for value, for value, for value, for value. Underline that word value. Repeat that word value. Good, 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 good. If you are here right now, I assure you, you are going to get value. So once again, all the new members to this page and even the old members, it's been long. It's actually the first time meeting online like this, coming live on Facebook video. So it's great to have you. It's great to have you. For those of you who have been following my post, indeed our post recently, I have been talking about something special. I have a very special package for you. You still want to hear it? Behold, here it is. The online social media training. Did you hear it, or should I go over it again? Okay. I say it's what? The online social media training. Yes, and I believe that is beginning to sink right now. All of us at this moment are on social media. We are together on social media. Those of you who are not yet here for one reason or the other, I assure you, you are not missing out. Anytime you log in, anytime you come across this session continue, you are still with us and we're still with you. Like I say, we are right on social media now. And it's a fact that should not be taken for granted. Social media is a place to find and meet real people, real people. This person you are seeing here is a real person. In fact, you are seeing me where I am right now in my sitting room. And I believe you that is watching this, I believe you that is on Facebook Live with me, you are also somewhere as a real person listening and making sense of everything I'm saying right here, right now. Right? Good. On social media, you will find business corporations, I mean big business companies. You will find non-governmental organizations, or in short, NGOs. You will find academia, schools, universities, colleges. You will find the mass media, the press. You will find churches, governments, and even nations on social media. And what does that tell you? It should tell you, first and foremost, that social media is a world or universe of its own. In fact, just about 2 or 3 months ago, I did a personal research on social media out of curiosity. I did that on Facebook specifically. I typed certain words with hashtag. Yes, first of all, I typed names of countries I suppose to be the largest and probably the most powerful and influential. You can name them countries like US, China, United Kingdom, Israel, and a host of them. Yes, that's on one hand. And then on the other hand, I typed the well-known social media platforms like Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, TikTok, and so on. You know, my surprise, I found that right here on Facebook, these social media platforms have more followings than these countries I've just mentioned. Are you surprised? Reality should dawn on you that social media has become not just a meeting place, but a whole world or universe. It is a technological universe. You find whoever and whatever on social media. Social media obviously is not a joke, though you will find actors and comedians there too. I think I typed that in one of the posts recently that I made here on Facebook. The other people you can find here include, but are not limited to, teachers, students, farmers, doctors, nurses, engineers, architects, civil servants, pastors, a host of other professionals you can think of. And I assure you that they are not here on social media just for fun and entertainment. They're here for serious business. Again, that should tell you that whoever is here on social media should get a lot more intentional. You should know exactly why you are here, and whatever you are doing should align with your life purpose and goals. I think you are getting the essence of this whole package that I am presenting to you this very hour. So it is that important. It is that important. It is that important. Another point I have made somewhere and I am still going to make. Social media management, or more specifically, creating and managing pages and groups on social media, has become so serious a business that you find all these notable public figures and corporate entities that I've mentioned keying into them. I believe you got that as simply as I put it. You have business companies assigning the social media management role to their marketing departments or marketing firms. And in some cases, we have outrightly social media departments or firms of their own that are currently in operation. Social media is serious business. Serious business. Social media management is even more serious. In fact, right now, I see and I predict, not necessarily as a prophet, but from what I can assess of the current trends, I see social media management becoming a leading role, even in the age of automation that AI or artificial intelligence represents. In other words, as some people get to lose their jobs because of the advent of artificial intelligence in sectors like health and even engineering and military warfare, social media management is still a role that we need individuals like you and me to come in. And I can assure you that it offers the best interface between people and technology. That's the new reality. But then for anyone to play the social media management role very well, the person or people must first of all be trained properly and adequately. You got that right. There's need for what I am presenting to you here. There's need for social media training. And guess what? That's why I'm here, right here with you. Right here with you. Excuse me. Like I asked elsewhere in the current post, what exactly are you to benefit from this social media training? One, you will gain knowledge. Not just knowledge of how important social media is, like I just pointed out to you, but more importantly, knowledge of how to use social media and also maximize your advantage on social media. You gain knowledge of how to leverage the different social media platforms to suit whatever is your career or disposition in life. Are we together? So that is just one. Two, application. In fact, the social media training program that I am presenting is more of learning by practice than learning by theory. So you won't just be hearing theories from me, words. In fact, you won't just be hearing me, you'll be seeing me. See me doing some of those things I'm trying to train you to also be good at, right? And I believe that is the best way to carry out learning. Do it. Yes, learning is more of doing than just rehearsing or listening. Yes, listening is important, but more than that, doing. After you listen and you have some level of understanding of that, the next thing you should do it. Yes, and you'll be finding more of that in this program. Then there's also what I will call the learning and development aspect. Yes. And here I'm not talking just about you knowing how to use social media. I'm not just talking about the technical know-how, press here, move like this, get back here. No. I'm also talking of you using social media to gain more profitable and applicable knowledge in your specific feeds, your specialized feeds of knowledge, and also in your general areas of interest. In fact, social media is beginning to rival Google now in terms of searching and getting the right and important information. So whether you are a doctor, a nurse, a teacher, or whoever, you can find valuable social media resources or tools for learning. You can also follow specific pages and join appropriate groups where you can boost your personal learning and development. I believe that's clear enough. Another thing you can achieve or benefit with social media training is that you'll be able to find a job and also build a career right here on social media. Yes, you heard me right. And if you put a post, try putting a post across to your friends or fans or followers on Facebook or wherever about this. And believe me, majority of them will testify to you that this is where they actually got their job or their business customers, etc. Now, it's easier to achieve this if you have a well-optimized profile and then you are always dishing out relevant and appropriate content. This is especially true on LinkedIn. And it's part of what you are going to, in fact, it's one of the major courses that will be made available for our online social media training program. So you can't afford to miss it. You'll be taught how to optimize your profile, not just on LinkedIn, but also on Facebook, on TikTok, and Instagram. Yes, great platforms like that. And if you can do it on these platforms, believe me, you can do it on other platforms too. So that is it. You'll be able to find a job and possibly build a career. You know, there's this thin line between job and career. There's something you are doing, not even for the long term, but just a sort of livelihood. You can call that a job. Then there's something that your passion, your dreams, investment, everything is there. That's your career. In fact, you sign for it for life. You know? So if you understand this, this will also shape your social media outlook and activity as well. You won't just be gallivanting all over the place without a direction. You will know exactly where you are going and you will get started. You'll be going in that exact direction. Right? Okay. Another important thing you can achieve with social media training you will be able to build your personal or corporate brand and also grow your online community. I believe this must be the important goal for everyone that is on social media today. Otherwise, your social media story is not complete. It's not complete. And by your brand, I'm talking about not just your goods or services. Yes, that is part of it. But that has to do also with your vision, your goals, your passions, your interests, your skills, your specific task or roles. Don't just say I'm a human resource person. What precisely are you good at and outstanding for in the human resource field? Is it handling of payroll? Is it recruitment? Is it, you have to get down to the nitty-gritty of what you are good at. And that's how building your brand starts. Don't just come out there and say, hello, I sell medicine, I do this. No. Start from your innate potentials, your personality, to what you now offer your environment or your society. And be very specific, be very comprehensive, be very persuasive. In fact, some people who know me here, when I talk about social media training, they won't even ask questions. Because why? Let me share the story briefly. I'm a graduate of the prestigious St. Andrews Secondary School, Adigbo, popularly called SASA. That's the acronym, very popular across Benue State and beyond, SASA. And I belong to the College Alumni Association, which is called St. Andrews Adigbo Old Boys Association, popularly called SAOBA. That's the acronym, SAOBA. Now, SAOBA is on social media. And I would love to emphasize that if you take social media away, it will be extremely difficult, if not impossible, to keep SAOBA going. How do I know this? Because I'm part of the story. At a point, I would invite a lot of fellow alumnus that I personally know. I would invite them to join SAOBA on some social media platforms like WhatsApp and Telegram. I would also post from time to time to make clear to everyone the specific goals and objectives of SAOBA, of each of the social media groups that belong to SAOBA. And I would then appeal that everyone should, as much as possible, align with the goals and objectives of SAOBA in their group posts and comments or engagements and activities. I did this consistently without any goal or ulterior motive in mind, except the passion that I have for SAOBA and indeed my alma mater, the great SASA. So I continued this, and it wasn't long before I was noticed for this impactful role. At that point, I was directly approached by fellow alumnus, some of them my far seniors, and then my juniors as well. I was directly approached and called upon to assume some additional roles in the Golden Jubilee CPC, or Central Planning Committee, and eventually the National Executive Committee. This was in 2021 when Saoba marked its Golden Jubilee anniversary. That was when I served in that Central Planning Committee, in the Publicity Subcommittee in particular. And that year as well was when I got unanimously elected to serve as National Assistant Secretary of Saoba. I played that role until last year when another election was conducted and I voluntarily stepped down from recontesting. So you can get this point. You can see the connection that people were able to know me for this. Okay? That I played these kinds of roles. But that is not all. In fact, I'm almost leaving out the most important part. Yes, somewhere in between, that is between 2021 and 2023, I also got elected to be the coordinator of the city branch, that is the state capital branch, Makurdi. We call it Makurdi Zone. I got elected to be the coordinator of this zone, and I immediately launched 2 programs. Can you guess what the first one is? Social media training. I launched this program for free for every member of the zone, and it was a thing of joy when some people, even some of my elders, we call them elders at that point because they actually graduated before we came into the school. Yes, they graduated from the college before we got admitted. So we call those ones elders. So there are situations where an elder will call me that, "Hi, Junior, this program you did has immensely blessed me." He will bring lots of heartwarming testimonies to it. And so you can see why it's still something I'm passionate about. I know the value, the immense value it holds for you and me. If I can share my own testimony also of how using social media right has helped me in my journey as an author, as a business service system creator and owner, which is where I got this page you are now watching me on. I can go on and on how my social media journey has also been meaningful, and I intend to guide others to find the same value and meaning. Yes, there are so many ways you can benefit from a social media training. Last but not the least is what I call networking. Networking. I don't think there's an easier way to network in today's world than to be on social media and do what is right. Not just being there, but being there, positioning yourself well, okay? You easily network with like-minded persons, can be professionals in your industry or field, even across. Personally, because of the kind of person I am and because of the kind of brand I represent, I'm not limited to political scientists or administrators or educators. Where I'm coming from, where I still am, I go across, I go vast, okay? And it has helped me and it's still helping me. Because like this social media training, if you talk about it, who doesn't need it? Everyone, regardless of your present career, whatever you need, is not just for social media managers, okay? It is for the conventional business people too. Like I told you, there are business people that if you call upon them today, they will tell you that much of the growth I've recorded in business is because of my social media presence and content. Yes, you got that right. So you network with all these kinds of people. They will benefit from it. And you also benefit from them. Okay? So whether you already have a career or you are trying to build one, this training is just for you. Okay? We mustn't all be doctors, nurses, teachers, and all that. We can, of our own, start entirely new careers, new businesses. With the help of this social media training, you can become a virtual assistant. You can become an online tutor. You don't even need to necessarily be in the classroom to teach. Yes, do a sample, especially on LinkedIn. You'll find online tutors there too. And it's part of what you gain from this social media training package I have for you. I can't promise you I'll teach you everything, but I will guide you to even learn more from beyond the courses you'll be taking here. Yes, areas like online tutoring. If you're a teacher, I'll get you down to the basics here and even more, and still recommend that you learn more about online tutoring. It can be through research, can be through another course. No, the journey of learning never ends so long as we're alive. And that is one of the benefits you have in this program, this course. Yes, we should be winding down. As much as this is very interesting, and I know some of you would love to drop comments, questions, you are welcome. But we have to wrap it up at a point, okay? Now, you are watching me here live on Facebook. That's to tell you the immense possibilities of carrying out this program. It is very much possible and simple. In fact, I've made it so flexible that it's not limited to Facebook. You can be on other platforms. In fact, we'll be offering this program on using 2 or more platforms, in fact up to 4, okay? And they will be flexible. In most cases, the registered participant will have a choice. If you are not a Facebook type, maybe you are the Telegram type, you are the YouTube type, we'll meet you there, okay? And then the methodology I'm adopting is very unique to me. It's very unique to me, and I believe it will be the same for you too, okay? Some people learn better in a group, some people learn better alone. Now I'm integrating all these approaches. I'm integrating all of them. The learning together, the one-on-one learning, all of that are being integrated into the training. Okay? Yes, the starting, we could start like as a group. Then towards the ending, even before you have your final, that is at the exiting stage, it will be one-on-one based on how our continuous assessments too have been. That one-on-one will now help us to consolidate on what you have already gained and also remedy wherever the deficiencies may be. Okay, you know I've taught before. If you have been following me on this platform, other platforms, I've said that repeatedly. I've taught before, and I've also trained to be a teacher. So it won't be a coincidence or a mistake for you to be part of this program. I assure you, you will thank yourself for it. And okay, I think I should be wrapping up, but it's important I say this. These courses are not costly. If I should place the full, if I should place premium rather on the full value of them, Kai, in fact, you will still find them to be worth it. Okay, but The primary essence of bringing up this program is not money making or profit. I really want you to also benefit from knowing and using social media correctly, just like I'm doing. Okay? And that is why I'm pegging these courses at very moderate cost. In fact, prior to this session, this live session, I had already made some sort of special discount for those who could start registration even before the scheduled time. So when is registration starting? September 15. That is tomorrow. But if in less than 24 hours you are ready to make payment, there's a special discount for you. A discount of 25%. I want to believe that some people have strong enough belief in themselves to succeed, and they will not hold down on that. They will get registered right away. And even if you don't make it within this deadline, go ahead and register. I believe some people, because of how much value they will place on this course, they will want to pay just the full amount. You are all welcome to do that. So there's what I call the basic course, and that is like a beginner course. But believe me, on social media, anybody taking this course is more than a beginner, because you know your left and right, and you're already positioned to go in the right direction and also produce the right results. Okay, so this basic course, you'll find topics like account opening. Okay, some people account was opened for them, and up to today, if you say open account on either Facebook or another social media platform, they cannot do it. I'm serious, they cannot do it. But it doesn't even stop with opening account. What about profile optimization? Remember, I said it not too long ago. When your profile is well optimized, when you have the details that should be there, just the details that should be there, and everything looks good from profile picture to everything, you know, some employers will be looking for you. You will not need to be the one looking for them again. And I'm telling you the truth. Ask around. Ask on any social media platform where you are now. Some people did not apply for the job. The employer reached out to them. I said, I've gone through your profile. This is what I found. So you have these two under the basic course, the profile optimization. It will help you greatly and immensely in your social media journey and experience. Believe me. Then there's the content creation aspect. Without content creation, there's no social media, there's no online platform. Even Google will cease to exist. Yes. What keeps these social media platforms and most of the online search engines going is content creation. You can create content on social media. You can create content off social media. Yes. When you come to, there are media now that allow you to add music and all that. Yes, previously you had to do all of that off social media and then maybe find a way to post to social media. It shows how everything is advancing. Even I am still learning. If you check out one of my posts, I said one of the most exciting thing about starting this is that I'll also be learning more. Yes. So it doesn't stop with you, or it doesn't even stop with me. We keep learning. And one of the things we'll be learning, the innovations that are coming into the social media space. Some people don't know about these innovations, the reels and so on. Okay? And some of these things, if you do them rightly, you will start monetizing. You will start getting paid because of the activities on your social media account. So content creation, very important part of this basic course. Of course, you have what we call social media schedule or to-do list, So all of us know what to-do list is. Some people don't have that. They just come online anytime they feel like, post anything they feel like, comment anything they feel like commenting, chat anytime they feel like, and then go. No, you should have a to-do list. If I'm coming on air now, like all of you know, I'm coming for a Facebook live session. Okay? And it's programmed. If I announce it before coming. Okay? So you can have all of this and a lot more under just one course. Basic course. And so far, what's the cost? Just a little change. A chicken change of money. Just a little money. Just little money to show your own commitment, and also encourage the trainer as well to keep on with the payment of cost of data, to do more research as well, and the rest. So just 10,000 naira, but if you can pay that before tomorrow 12 noon, believe me, you will have a special discount of 25%. Okay? Then there's what I call the advanced course, or you can call it intermediate course. Yes, this is a little, as the word implies, a little advanced over the basic course. In fact, here you will learn things. You will learn things that at the end you will want to pay more money. Okay? But for now, the offer is just at what? 20,000, 20,000 naira. Only. And let me tell you some of the things that are exclusive to this course. Social media management. It is everybody's bet, okay? You want to create and own your own group. You want to know how to manage that group from time to time. Likewise, pages on social media. It's a big day. If you can have good and sound training on that, believe me, even the sky will no longer be your limit, but your starting point. Okay? Then there's what we call the social media advertising. That's why I will share my experience more, because even people close to me, most of them will not know this story. So you are fortunate to pay for this course because you will learn about it. Then there's also what I call the standard course. And some of the exclusive advantages you have here, you'll be able to grow your online community. You also be availed with tools I developed. I didn't gather that from anyone. It's not boasting. I developed that. I spoke on it repeatedly, even here on this platform, and also on some other social media platforms. And what are those tools? Social media register and social network diary. So this is you being a lot more intentional with your social media journey. You're not just waiting for the algorithms of Facebook or some of those other social media platforms to favor you. You are taking charge and therefore shaping your own social media journey and destiny. Did you get that right? Thank you. I believe you understand what I briefly said there. Last but not the least is what I call the premium course. And all of us know what premium is. That is the barber of all the barbers. Permit me to use the idiomatic expression, or how do you call it? The premium course, it involves much of where I started with. In fact, when I came to social media, nobody taught me about social media. Nobody taught me, okay, now you could click share or comment, or click comment here, or Now you could change security settings and all that. Nobody taught me those things. You know what helped me? During my NYC, or what do you call it? During my National Youth Service year, I registered for this ICT course, Information and Communication Technology. I sat for it. I faithfully paid for it. I sacrificed a lot for it. Imagine a youth corps member, you don't have an alternative source. It's just from that stipend, that monthly stipend you are saving from. I paid for that course, and I would travel every weekend by bus, coming and going. And then even in town, I have to be taking kicking a pep and all those things just to go and sit for that course. And believe me, it paid off. It was painful that time, though. It paid off. When I came into the social media space, you know what? It was the knowledge gained from that course that I was able to apply. So, excuse me, much of what I learned from that course is what you'll be getting from the premium course. And I sum it up as Microsoft Suite. A whole lot of things you could do with Microsoft Suite. It's beyond Microsoft Word. Some of that is where your mind is. It embraces a whole lot. And the cost I'm paying that course at, I believe even what I paid is far more than it. Now, if you compare the value now, it goes for how much? Just 100K. I remember there's a discount now for whoever can make the payment in 24 hours before 12 noon tomorrow. That offer still stands. And I believe someone is there who is not just smart, but passionate enough to take that offer. I wish you the very best, and I can assure you that you're already on the right path to growth and success on this app and beyond. So, that is it. Like I said, we're wrapping it up here. I'll be expecting your comments. What are your thoughts? What are your suggestions? What are your questions? Please drop them all in the comments section. And if you are indeed willing to pay upfront for the course now, don't hesitate to drop a chat or comment, as the case may be. If possible, drop your WhatsApp number as well so that you can be reached right away. And believe me, your social media journey will be remarkable and unforgettable. See you around. Do have a fantastic and great weekend.